It's Friday, July 6th, 2012, and this is iWake. I'm Tim Chaten, and this is what I'm going to talk about today. Another impromptu show today. I got back late from work again, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about iTunes and the power of iTunes in the cloud and some other miscellaneous topics. So I was trying to think what to talk about today, and something just hit me. That's something I've been using quite a bit recently, and that is iTunes, and I use it every day. And now that I have a day job at this church here, I've been noticing how powerful it is with this latest stuff with iTunes Match and all that kind of stuff. So I've been impressed, really. I'm just going to get into it here. I've been impressed how well the iTunes and Match stuff works. That I'm able to log in. I'm able to log in to my laptop at work and stream everything that is in my collection. I'm also able to add fresh stuff to my library, and iTunes Match syncs it up with all my other computers and phone, and within minutes or even seconds, new content that I get from online or rip from CDs or buy from iTunes are available everywhere. And that is something that's rather new in this digital world that we didn't have before. So that's one thing I'm really impressed about. The other thing I'm appreciating more and more is iTunes in the cloud with movies and TV shows. Now, you might notice the internet connection at where I'm at right now, producing the shows, is quite poor. It's doing it off like a 3G connection, which is why many of you looking for yesterday's show as a video show did not get to see that, because it's currently uploading because it failed during the night and during the day when I tried to re-upload it because of the really, really poor internet. And basically, what I'm saying is, it's awesome that we have iTunes in the cloud, that if downloads fail, you're able to re-download it again. Or in my situation, I got some stuff that was on sale on iTunes. They got the Spider-Man movies. They're each $10 a piece. And I was able to download those at work, in the work connection to my iPad over Wi-Fi. And now I've got them. I don't need worrying about downloading at my main computer anymore. And the ability to just re-download content as often as you want, whenever you want, has been a real game changer for me as far as purchasing content, trusting that purchase, that I have it, that nothing's going to go bad with that hard drive. It's really revolutionized it. Before, I never really bought content from iTunes outside of some odd and end music and things like that. Even if stuff was on sale, I avoided it because I had no way to re-download that, and hard drives crash, and I don't have a good backup system, really. I really don't. So even though I have a Drobo here, I don't have enough drives to, if something happens or if I ship those drives, bad things can happen. So I've never trusted backups, even if I have really, really good backups like the Drobo. So when they introduced this, I started to purchase my content from iTunes. Now, strategy-wise with iTunes purchases, I've noticed traditionally iTunes has a little bit higher price point than what I paid for digital or with DVDs or Blu-rays. So when I purchase something on iTunes, just something I'm going to share, I always go for the stuff that's on sale. I traditionally don't get the brand new stuff that's really expensive, like the $20, $15 movies. And that's just a little tip, that just monitor iTunes. If you just monitor iTunes and see what's on sale this week, this month, you'll find some really good deals of movies you probably want to have in your collection that will be streamable through the Apple TV and you'll have digitally. It's just a good thing to watch out. Right now, especially, you can get the 3 Spider-Man movies, the originals, $10 a piece, in HD. Great deal, if you ask me. There's other blockbusters for sale. There's other cult classics, they're calling them. Anchorman, Zoolander, both $10 a piece in HD. So there are some great deals for HD content out there right now, and that's something I do on a regular basis. I just monitor. I don't buy everything that's on sale. I don't have money for that. Definitely not. But if it's something that I think I'll be watching again and again, I'll get that stuff just to have my collection, to grow that out. So I do have that collection available to me, and the goal is eventually to have an Apple TV that has a great amount of content available on it when I load it up. So right now I actually don't have the Apple TV because I'm not in a situation where I have a TV. But a few years down the line, I hope to be in a different situation, and in that time, I'll have great content ready to go. So with that said, there's also something I wanted to talk about is there's a rental now available for $4, The Lost Interview of Steve Jobs. I have not yet downloaded this. It's $4, as I just said, and it's that short film, about an hour in length, that was out in theaters, select theaters, about half a year ago, and it's by Cringely. And I think it'd be well worth a watch. I'm going to try to get to it this weekend. May not have time for it, but that's just something I just want to point out. It's out there. And I guess not lastly, but next, I should just mention the Spider-Man movie came out. Really good movie. I'd recommend watching it. Kind of a remake, a reboot sort of thing. And one thing I noticed is it's by Columbia Pictures and Sony as the distributor or producer. I forget which is that. But I noticed something that Sony, they seem to do some sort of like a lot of product placement. I noticed in the Spider-Man movie. They had... I'm not sure if Bing is related to Sony, but it's very noticeable they were using Bing. They were using, I think, Sony phones, Sony Vios, laptops, and all sorts of Sony gear throughout. And it was just really noticeable for me. I'm not sure if everyone watching the movie caught on to that or if they weren't like that, but it just caught my eye that perhaps would be a bad reason for Apple to own a movie studio. When it becomes so blatant that products are just being thrown in a movie, it detracts from the movie. And that's something I noticed in the new Spider-Man. And that's one thing I didn't really think about when I had in my mind, why doesn't Apple create a movie studio or buy Fox or one of the other movie studios? Why don't they do that? And perhaps that's a good reason to have separation there. The content does not get polluted by... something with good intentions that goes amiss, like it has with Sony. With that said, Amazing Spider-Man was amazing, and you can watch my full video review on YouTube, but I just say go watch it. It's a great movie for those that like superhero movies, and even those that don't. I think it's enjoyable all around. And lastly, Bing. So I mentioned Bing is in Spider-Man. I've been using Bing now for 3 to 5 weeks on my iPhone mainly. It's set to the primary browser or search engine, and it's pretty good. There are times that I get really annoyed with it because I haven't found a really easy way to do image search with Bing on the phone, at least. And when I want to load up a Google Map location through the web browser, I obviously can't do that through Bing, so that's another annoyance. But overall, it's very good at what it does. It does something interesting where there aren't pages in Bing, but rather you just see more and more results, an endlessly scrolling page, which is neither good nor bad. It's just different. And overall, I'd say give Bing a try on your phone just to see what that feels like without having Google as your main search engine on your phone. It's a liberating experience just seeing what that's like. There's also Yahoo if you want to try that out. But, I've been trying out Bing, and it's so far no major frustrations. But, that's it for today's show. I'll be back again for, subscribers for Saturdays, for the Saturday or Sunday show. I'm not sure what day will come out this week. Probably Saturday. Maybe Sunday. But, if you want to sign up for the Saturday show, it's over at iWakePodcast.com/again. That's iWakePodcast.com/again. That's where you can donate the $10 a month to get the extra content, as well as make sure the daily show keeps on going. That's part of the reason why I make sure I actually do these daily, because of those, subscribers, and I feel that obligation. So the more of those there are, the more obligation I feel. So please sign up. That's it. Mentally encourages me as well as financially encourages me. So it's iWakePodcast.com/again. Thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to everyone else on Monday. I'll talk to subscribers tomorrow. Have a great weekend. Aloha.